One of our main purposes is to help the children to reach their full potential, and to do that they need support and they need input and they need opportunities, they need environments that help them grow, they need educational environments that help them to develop their confidence, they need love and support from their caregivers and the people around them to have the confidence to go out and do things. I first remember Jian Xin when we were bringing short-term teams into Hengyang in around 2004, and he was living in a pretty difficult situation in the welfare centre. Lots of kids in there, about 50 kids, but he stood out as a young man who was pretty special even then. I hoped, because ICC was coming to Hengyang, that we would be able to help him meet his full potential, but it was very hard for us to picture exactly how far they could go and what they could achieve. Firstly, starting a bit of education, just basic education with literacy and numeracy when he was a young lad when we first came and set up the project. But I guess the biggest change for him was in 2012 when he moved out with other kids into community living in the community homes that we set up. There he just flourished and he just came to life and developed more and more independence and skills and abilities and confidence, really. Every morning Jian Xin catches the bus and he comes into our centre here where we have a farm. He plants vegetables, he raises chickens and ducks and just works hard on the farm all day. And he loves working and providing for others, so there he's got an opportunity to grow vegetables, which then feeds the whole centre, and he gets so much, I think, self-esteem and reward from that, for being a producer for everybody. The support and the provision that's come through his hand-in-hand sponsors, donors to ICC, to allow us to employ people to coach him and support him, caregivers to walk alongside him and to love him and care for him all along the way, it's been so essential. Great encouragement to him as well. We continue to give the boys that are independent classes, and part of what they're doing at the moment is computer classes, and to do that they need to learn the romanizing of the characters, and so they're learning that at the moment, and they're getting input from youth workers with that. So because they missed out on education when they were younger, we're kind of giving that back to them now. My first memory of Wang Zhi Hong was when I first visited the welfare centre, and there was a group of kids that were sitting on potty chairs. And that was his life. He just sat on this potty chair all day. He had no wheelchair for independence. He had no education. He had not reached any of his potential. Wang Zhi Hong is now running a shop within our centre. He has a goal to one day own a shop outside of the centre, but as a way of getting to that place, he advocated for himself to buy the shop and actually buy all the stuff in it and then get all of the proceeds from it. So he set up his own business plan. He went around and interviewed the staff with forms to find out what they would buy. He knows what international teams want to buy when they come in, and he's purchasing things. He had no confidence. I mean, he couldn't look us in the eye when we met him. And now that he can not just look people in the eye, but survey the centre about what they want to purchase and be so motivated and have his own ideas about that. And yeah, it's just amazing. That's what's happening here all over with every child's life as they grow up to meet their full potential. They might have a history of trauma and neglect that limits things for them, but as we provide an environment of love and security, then they can grow into a fuller expression of who they were created to be, and I think that's what we provide for them.